All right, what's going on, guys? Today is a very special day because we got some new Elden Ring gameplay. This video's 19 minutes long, so it's a pretty meaty, substantial amount of gameplay. So I'm really excited. Really quickly, my familiarity with From Software is pretty limited. It only extends to I finished Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, and Demon Souls. I know Neo 2 isn't a From Soft game, but it's still kind of in that vein. Um, I would definitely rank them, for me personally, Bloodborne, Demon Souls, and then Dark Souls 3. But I enjoyed all three of those games. Neo 2 is insanely difficult, man. That game is absurdly difficult. I think I have like maybe like a handful of bosses left in that game, like maybe five. But I spent like over 100 hours in Neo 2, and it is ridiculously hard, man. But yeah, I'm really excited to see Elden Ring because it looks like it's more in the vein of Dark Souls than Sekiro, which is it's more like my interest. So I'm definitely excited about that. But yeah, let's jump into this, man. I'm really excited to see what this game looks like in motion because I have not seen anything aside from the original announcement trailer. So yeah, let's get into this.
Hello everyone. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. In
Yeah,
this video,
I don't
we'll show
mind,
some
man.
footage of our new
It's an
action
honor to be
RPG,
here.
Elden Ring. We hope it helps to convey a little of this title's mood and gameplay.
Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding
Elden
me?
Ring is set here, in the lands between. This is a site of
And
grace.
and people
It's a
were
place
saying
of
that this game
refuge.
looks ugly. Like, are you kidding me?
Occasionally, grace will manifest rays of guiding light.
So was that this game's version of the bonfire?
Of course, we're free to choose whether to follow this guidance, or head off to explore in a different direction.
Oh wow. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. That was cool seeing like all the souls going into your character. Is this a boss or it has to be a boss, right? This can't be like a regular enemy. Whoa. Cool. Horse combat too? Ooh. Oh, right in the eye. Nice. Yeah, that had to have been a boss, right? Like the way that it just like like swept in
Can you hear me?
like that. Yeah,
Help me.
had to
I'm
be.
stuck. Hello? Please, anyone? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy
This
to
is
see
definitely
you.
the best part of like
I am
Souls
Elden.
games. Is like meeting
Rescuer
these
of the
weird
Iron Fist.
characters off the
As you
beaten
can
path
see,
like
I'm
this.
stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
You just hit him.
Put those doubts to rest. I'll be just fine. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
Smack him in the ass. You okay, man?
Ah,
Oh
well played, good sir. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me. Ah,
nice. Oh my god, dude. I love just like the color of the sky. That specific like tinge just looks like a lavender, and then the colors of the trees as well.
The map can prove useful when
Huh.
exploring the world, and is populated by acquiring map fragments.
Oh, map fragments. Interesting.
We can use markers to customize the map, such as setting reminders for the location of crafting materials or dangerous enemies.
Whoa. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Beacons can also be placed to help with orientation.
yeah, correct.
Beacons placed on the map
Oh,
appear in the world.
interesting. Wow. So this is way more open world than I was expecting. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the first like Souls game to feature a map?
Spirit springs can be used while on
Wow.
horseback to launch high into the air. This allows for stress-free traversal of areas with
It
great
almost feels like I
viewability.
know there's a ton of enemies populating this world, but it almost like just how calm and relaxing everything feels just gives me Shadow of the Colossus vibes in a way. Like it feels like a very solitary or yeah, like a solitary sort of like trek across this land, right? In a very much the same way that Shadow did. But of course you're gonna meet characters along the way and enemies, so but yeah, just that little segment of just him just riding off and like no music, just the ambiance of like the hoof beats against the ground. Yeah, very reminiscent of that.
The carriage over there is carrying treasure, an opportunity too good to pass up.
Oh wow.
We'll prepare for combat with some
Ooh.
item crafting, using
Oh,
materials
those
found in
the
the
fire
wild.
bombs. This game's version of the fire bombs and the arrows, of course. I wonder what this game's gonna do in terms of like healing items. Like, it's is it is it gonna be the Demon Souls grass, or the blood vials, or the flasks? You know, like I want to see what this game's version of that is gonna be. Nice. Wait, and there was I totally just like glossed over this, but okay, I dig the jump attack, like aerial attack.
Enemy stance can be broken with heavy strikes, such as when attacking from above.
I've never been a big fan of like aerial attacks
A
in these
variety of
games,
unique
but
attacks can also be interchanged
I
between
think it's gonna
weapons.
be way more viable in Elden Ring than it ever was in previous games. Whoa!
In more perilous situations, we can summon spirits to assist us in battle.
Whoa!
Spirits vary greatly in type, so we look forward to players experimenting and finding their personal
Oh, look at
favorites.
that pole arm. Oh, that was cool. Yep. I wonder if that's a move that every class can do, or is it just specific to like a mage class? Oh,
Online multiplayer can also be enjoyed with
cool.
players from other worlds, from cooperative to PvP and
Okay, so
invasions.
invasions are back. God, again, like just the environments in this game. I love just how varied they are, man. Ew.
Deadly creatures
Oh my,
spawn in
and
the
there's
forest, so we'll use stealth to avoid
stealth?
detection.
What? I think that was a thing in Sekiro, right? I didn't play Sekiro, but like the fact that there's crouching in this is insane to me. And that like you could just straight up like avoid enemies, right? Like just sneak past them. Like you don't have to necessarily fight everything. Interesting.
We we've come across a boss guarding this area. We'll take it on with the
Oh,
help
this
of
is a
our
boss?
fun.
What? Oh, cool. Man, what's really crazy to me is that, and I'm assuming that dragon creature thing was a boss as well, but like, it doesn't even feel like, you know, like we're not even necessarily going through like a fog door or anything like that. Like, it just feels so like natural. Like you could just like happen across these bosses like not whenever or wherever, but like it almost feels like that, right? Like it doesn't feel like these are like specific like boss arenas, if that makes sense, right? Like you could just be walking randomly through the world and then bam, just a boss appears. Like I guess what I'm trying to say is that it just doesn't feel like you're going to like a designated boss arena for these things. Maybe you are, but I don't know. That's just the vibe that I'm getting. And also, I hope this is just for like, for the purposes of this gameplay preview. But like, I really want to see like the HUD. Um, how does like the health, magic, and stamina look like those bars? Like how do they look in this game? And also like the boss health. I assume they're gonna have the boss health bar in this as well, right? So yeah,
Catacombs, caves, mines, and other dungeons can be found while out exploring the world.
skeletons.
These dungeons each hold their own secrets, from hidden treasures to fearsome bosses.
I really hope, because like one of my biggest issues, like I enjoy Dark Souls 3, but one of my biggest issues with that game was the environments felt, I might catch some flack for this, but I felt like the environments were really repetitive. Like it felt, love secret walls. I felt like I was going through a lot of caves and caverns and tombs and things like that in that game. Is this a mimic? Okay. But yeah, it felt like I was going through a lot of that kind of like area. So like, I don't know. I hope this is kind of kept to a minimum, but at the same time, they said that this is kind of like things that you can explore and find in the world. So like, I really guess it's up to you in terms of like how much caverns and tombs that you actually end up exploring. But yeah, who's this?
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Oh, her hands.
I offer you an accord.
We've reached Stormvale Castle,
Ooh.
a large-scale dungeon which connects seamlessly with the surrounding Limgrave region.
You there? Come over here. You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle.
Man, I did not notice how small his head was.
Fair enough. You certainly don't have to try.
See, I would have said okay.
Well, if you must go through the gates, I'll signal them to open. But of course, I'd advise against it. The gates! Open the gates!
So let's see if he was actually telling the truth. Okay. Oh yeah, it looks like the flask.
The main route seems risky, so we'll try entering through a back way.
That's funny. This guy was telling the truth, man. Whoa. So it does seem like every class can do that. Whoa. That looked like a Lady Maria type of move with the blood.
Extra care should be taken when moving through dungeons, as visibility and terrain differ from when in the open. We hope players enjoy getting a feel for the different types of areas and coming up with suitable strategies for each.
Damn. God, what is that? I'm really curious if like the addition of the jump button, like how much is that actually going to change traversal? Like I mean already for me in terms of combat, I already want to try more aerial attacks or dropping down from above. Like I already want to try that more now thanks to the addition of the jump button. But I wonder, like, can we expect a little bit more platforming? I would imagine like getting on top of these roofs, and like secret areas and whatnot is going to be a lot easier now.
Dungeons are complex and multi-layered, meaning they can be tackled from a
That
number
too,
of
right? Can
angles.
you find alternate routes to the rooms or whatever thanks to this now? So yeah, I'm really curious to see like just how much does the jump button add.
The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind.
Ooh. And I wonder if there's like fall damage as well. Because actually, that I shouldn't even ask that. We know there's definitely going to be fall damage, right?
In this next boss fight, we challenge one of the demigods, ruler of
A
Stormvale,
demigod.
Godric the Golden.
So there's a clear distinction between demigod and I don't know, like that boss that we fought, in the woods, right? So I wonder if those guys are just like side bosses or like the optional bosses.
Mighty dragon, thou the true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights.
Because yeah, this already seems like a more traditional boss of like actually going into like a dedicated area for it, right? God damn, dude. These designs never cease to amaze me, man.
Plain as a lord. I command thee kneel. I am the lord of
I want to see how he moves. Like, just yeah, I have to see how he moves, man. Okay. What? What? That has to be like his second phase, right? Getting that arm. God damn, dude. Almost reminded me of like Gundyr in a weird way, with when Gundyr transforms. God damn.
Thank
Okay.
you for watching. This was just a brief introduction to Elden Ring's
I was
fundamentals.
almost
More
expecting
details
like
will be
each
revealed
one of his
at a later
arms
date.
to actually get like,
There's
you
not
know, a
long to go now
sword,
before
like
release. In the meantime,
yeah,
we
like
greatly appreciate your
Murgo's wet
continued support.
nurse, like a crazier version of that. But dude, game looks fantastic. I love how it feels like it's like, yeah, it's a wide open world, but it feels more connected than ever. Like just like it really does remind me of like how interconnected Yarnum was in a sense. Um, like it almost feels like you have like a central hub world, and then you can go, you know, to various different directions, but it'll all lead back to like the central hub world. Like everything just feels connected, and I don't know, it's really cool. Like it almost feels like you go to like the starting area, and then you can see Stormvale off into the distance, right? And then you can just walk over there, right? In a way that, you know, with like Yarnum, that, you know, you could see, you know, the areas that you would later visit in the game. So I don't know, it's really cool. I can't wait for this game, man. um but yeah, until then, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.